If you've ever tried to develop your hamstrings, it's likely that you've tried seated leg curls before. And whether you have or you haven't, that doesn't matter, because what I'm about to show you in this video will be insightful to you nonetheless. And to appreciate why, we first have to acknowledge that the hamstrings are a biarticular muscle group that cross both the hip and the knee joint. And so for complete hamstring development, you need exercise that strengthen the hamstrings in hip extension as shown, as well as knee flexion. And this is the main reason why you should be including leg curl exercises in your program for more well-rounded hamstring development. Now, when a lot of us think of leg curl exercises that work this knee flexion function, we usually look to exercises like lying leg curls. And there's nothing wrong with lying leg curls, and they're definitely one of my favorite hamstring exercises. But for today, I want you to think about not just your hamstrings at the knee joint when doing leg curls, but also the position that your hips are in whilst doing them. And this is important because to the exclusion of one hamstring muscle, and that is the short head of the biceps femoris, 3 of the 4 hamstring muscles that contribute to the leg curl action also cross the hip joint. And a simple test that you can do to appreciate this is to flex your hip with a bent knee as far as you can, and then proceed to extend your lower leg. You should notice a stretch at this end range, and it should be more difficult to extend the knee when compared to being in a normal standing position. Now, when a muscle is stretched under load during strength exercises, it can create tension in the muscle fibers and activate a greater number of motor units. And this increased motor unit recruitment, combined with the mechanical tension placed on the muscle, can contribute to increased muscle hypertrophy over time. And if you think about the position that your hips are in during a seated leg curl, they're quite flexed and you're stretching most of the hamstring muscles a lot more compared to when you're closer to full hip extension in exercises like lying leg curls. And this is also why I like standing leg curls, where the torso is more horizontal and the hips are more flexed. This more flexed hip position allows you to get more length and stretch in your hamstrings, meaning that there's more tension on the muscle fibers and more motor units recruited. But don't just take my word for it though. Give these flexed hip leg curl variations a try for yourself, and you should notice a difference in your hamstrings quite quickly. Just be sure though that when you set up, that you do so in a way that you can feel your hamstrings under a slight stretch, but not a strain, and that you also load the exercise up progressively. And remember too that over time, your program shouldn't just have one kind of leg curl, but it should incorporate all these types of leg curls with hips in varying positions, and this way you can have more well-rounded hamstring strength and development. Let me know how you go with your seated leg curls, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section for this video. And before you go, be sure to check out my other leg curl videos that I have links for in the description. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.